Have you ever wondered where your money disappears before months end? You work hard, yet your bank balance tells a confusing story. Imagine feeling calm and confident every time you check expenses. Right now, money might feel like a mystery you cannot solve. Many people avoid tracking expenses because it seems complicated or boring. But ignoring your spending habits silently weakens your financial future daily. What if tracking expenses could actually feel simple and empowering? Picture opening your wallet without anxiety or second guessing your decisions. That peace comes from awareness, not from earning more money. Most financial stress begins with not knowing where money goes. Small daily purchases quietly shape your financial destiny more than you realize. A coffee here, an online order there, and savings disappear quickly. You may feel in control, but numbers often reveal hidden truths. Tracking expenses isn't about restriction. It's about gaining powerful clarity. Imagine seeing every rupee working toward your goals and dreams. That feeling of control can transform how you approach money entirely. Many young adults struggle simply because they never learned this skill. Schools rarely teach practical money habits that truly impact daily life. So people guess, hope, and repeat mistakes unknowingly for years. What if one simple habit could change your financial confidence forever? Expense tracking sounds technical, yet it can be surprisingly easy today. Technology and smart methods have made money management faster than ever. Still, many hesitate, fearing it will consume too much time. The truth is, tracking expenses takes minutes, not stressful hours. Imagine ending each month knowing exactly what you spent wisely. No surprises, no regrets, just clear understanding of your financial choices. That clarity helps you make smarter decisions without feeling deprived. Think about the last time you regretted buying something unnecessary. That regret could have been avoided with simple expense awareness. Tracking doesn't mean eliminating a fund. It means spending intentionally. Always, financial freedom begins with noticing patterns you previously ignored completely. Once you see habits clearly, change becomes easier and more natural. Many people feel trapped because they never measure their spending honestly. Numbers don't lie, and they can guide powerful personal transformation. You deserve to feel confident about money, not confused or worried. Imagine planning trips, goals, and hidden dreams without financial uncertainty holding you back. Expense tracking is the first step toward building that future securely. Some believe budgeting is restrictive, but awareness actually creates freedom. Knowing limits helps you enjoy spending without guilt or anxiety later. This simple habit builds discipline, confidence, and long-term financial strength. Think of tracking as a flashlight revealing hidden corners of spending. Once illuminated, those shadows lose power over your decisions completely. You stop reacting emotionally and start acting strategically with money. That shift alone can reduce stress and improve overall life satisfaction. Financial peace is not reserved for experts or wealthy individuals only. It begins with simple daily awareness available to everyone willing. What if today marked the moment you finally understood your spending? What if clarity replaced confusion in every financial choice you made? This journey starts with learning how to track expenses easily. You'll discover methods that fit naturally into your busy lifestyle. No complex formulas, just practical steps you can start immediately. By the end, money will feel less like pressure, more like power. You'll notice opportunities to save without sacrificing happiness or experiences. Most importantly, you'll regain control over your financial direction confidently. Let's explore how simple expense tracking can transform your life today. Let's explore easy ways to track your expenses without feeling overwhelmed. The first method is simple. Use a notebook to write everything down. Carry it everywhere, or note purchases at the end of each day. Seeing your money on paper instantly reveals patterns you never noticed before. Many people are shocked when they realize how small purchases accumulate quickly. For example, Sarah tracked her daily coffee and online orders meticulously. Within a month, she discovered she was spending more than necessary. That awareness helped her cut unnecessary expenses while still enjoying life. Another effective method is using smartphone apps designed for expense tracking. Apps automatically categorize spending, making patterns visible in seconds effortlessly. Some apps sync with bank accounts, saving time and avoiding manual entry. Many young adults find apps convenient because they fit naturally into to daily life. Realistically, you can track hundreds of transactions without feeling burdened or stressed. Popular apps allow setting budgets, alerts, and reminders for better control. For example, Ali used an app to monitor online shopping habits effectively. Notifications warned him when he approached set limits, preventing overspending repeatedly. Even simple spreadsheet tracking can be surprisingly powerful if used consistently. Create columns for date, item, category, and amount spent each time. Spreadsheets allow visualization, graphs, and monthly summaries to highlight trends clearly. Many people underestimate the impact of reviewing data weekly or monthly consistently. Another tip is grouping expenses into categories like food, transport, and entertainment. Categorization helps identify areas to cut back without feeling restricted or frustrated. For instance, noticing entertainment spending was high allowed Sarah to adjust wisely, set monthly limits for each category to encourage intentional, controlled spending. Another simple strategy is taking photos of receipts or bills for reference. This creates a visual log and makes reviewing habits easier later on. Some people keep a small folder or use their phone camera effortlessly. Combining visual tracking with apps or spreadsheets enhances accuracy and awareness quickly. Another technique, the envelope system for cash spending habits effectively. Allocate cash for each category and spend only what is available physically. This method discourages overspending while helping maintain discipline naturally. Many who struggle with impulsive purchases find this method surprisingly effective. You can also schedule weekly or bi-weekly reviews to check progress consistently. Reflection reinforces habits, highlights mistakes, and encourages smarter decisions immediately. Some people set aside 15 minutes each Sunday to review the week's spending, and this small habit builds awareness and prevents financial surprises later consistently. Another tip is to identify triggers causing unnecessary or impulsive spending patterns. Stress, boredom, or peer influence often drives purchases that don't add value. Once triggers are recognized, you can create strategies to avoid them effectively. For example, Ali unsubscribed from tempting online shopping newsletters instantly. Small proactive adjustments like this reduce unnecessary spending automatically over time. Reward yourself occasionally for sticking to the tracking routines and budget plans wisely. Positive reinforcement strengthens habits, making tracking less of a chore naturally. Some people combine digital and manual tracking for maximum clarity and control. For instance, using the app during the day and reviewing the notebook weekly. Over time, patterns become obvious and decisions feel effortless rather than stressful. Another method is setting financial goals and aligning spending with these objectives. For example, saving for a trip or emergency fund motivates conscious spending. Goals make tracking meaningful rather than a tedious daily task automatically. Many young adults find tracking easier when they see purpose in every rupee. Consistency is the key. Tracking occasionally won't reveal true spending habits entirely. The habit compounds over months, creating confidence, awareness, and financial clarity naturally. Start with one method that feels easiest and gradually add others later. Remember, expense tracking is a tool for freedom, not limitation or stress. Once mastered, you'll feel empowered, aware, and in control of your money fully. Here's the surprising truth. Tracking expenses does more than just save money. It changes your mindset about spending and empowers smarter financial decisions daily. Many people track casually, missing the hidden benefits beyond numbers and budgets. Awareness creates discipline, which naturally leads to intentional, purposeful spending habits. Imagine noticing not only what you spend, but why you spend it. Emotional triggers, stress, and social influence often drive unconscious purchases automatically. Tracking reveals these hidden patterns, giving you the power to adjust consciously. Sarah discovered she spent more on comfort snacks when stressed than she realized. Recognizing patterns allows proactive changes instead of reacting after overspending repeatedly. Another twist, tracking expenses strengthens long-term planning and goal achievement tremendously. People who track consistently save faster and invest more strategically over time. Ali realized he could redirect unnecessary spending into emergency savings effectively. Over time, tracking builds confidence, making financial choices feel less stressful naturally. Many underestimate the psychological effect of seeing progress visually on a screen. Graphs, charts, or summaries reinforce habits and motivate better decisions decisions consistently. Another hidden benefit is awareness of recurring costs like subscriptions or memberships. Most people forget small monthly charges that quietly drain hundreds annually. Tracking exposes these invisible leaks, allowing immediate corrective action efficiently. Many adults find themselves surprised by forgotten payments accumulating over months. Expense tracking also teaches patience and delayed gratification for bigger financial wins. When you see money spent intentionally, unnecessary purchases lose their appeal quickly. Another insight, tracking creates transparency and honesty with yourself financially entirely. It becomes harder to ignore patterns or pretend problems don't exist repeatedly. Awareness alone motivates positive change without external pressure or complicated rules. Tracking reveals your spending personality, impulsive, cautious, or goal-oriented naturally. Understanding habits helps design a system that supports your financial strengths directly. You'll notice patterns influencing lifestyle choices, not just monthly bank statements visibly. Ali realized he overspent socially due to peer influence, not necessity constantly. Sarah found she undervalued savings because she never reviewed her priorities consciously. The real twist, tracking transforms how you perceive money, power, and freedom fundamentally. Every tracked rupee becomes a reflection of your choices and priorities consciously. It's no longer a number, it's insight into your life's patterns entirely. Many people find that awareness reduces stress and financial anxiety immediately. Tracking empowers you to anticipate expenses rather than react to surprises constantly. Planning becomes effortless once patterns, triggers, and the priorities are understood clearly. Another hidden benefit, you identify opportunities to save without feeling deprived daily. Recognizing minor habits like daily coffee or snacks creates huge savings potential quickly. Small changes compound into significant financial improvement over weeks and months naturally. You begin spending consciously, not just reacting to wants or impulses unconsciously. Tracking also builds accountability, even if only to yourself at first, consistently. People notice trends, correct mistakes, and reinforce good habits automatically over time. Another insight, tracking teaches the value of intentionality beyond financial numbers entirely. Every decision is measured, purposeful, and aligned with bigger personal goals consciously. The twist is simple. Money tracking isn't about restriction, it's about freedom. Awareness creates options. Spending choices are deliberate. Savings grow, and stress disappears naturally. Sarah now plans her purchases around priorities instead of impulsive emotional reactions daily. Ali feels empowered, knowing he controls money rather than money controlling him entirely. Tracking transforms how you approach budgeting, planning, and even goal setting effectively. Many underestimate how visualization motivates long-term discipline and consistent financial growth naturally. Over time, habits internalize, making conscious spending effortless and automatic gradually. Expense tracking also highlights overlooked opportunities like negotiating bills or cutting waste efficiently. The deeper insight, mastery begins with understanding yourself, not just your bank statements. Awareness, reflection, and adjustment are far more powerful than blind budgeting methods. Once hidden patterns are visible, you regain control, confidence, and financial clarity completely. This insight sets the stage for actionable steps we'll cover in the next part. Now that you understand the power of tracking, let's take action immediately. Step 1, choose a method that feels simple and fits your lifestyle. Whether it's a notebook, app, spreadsheet, or envelope system, pick one. Start small. Tracking a few key categories is better than overwhelming yourself. Food, transport, and bills are excellent starting points for beginners consistently. Step 2, record every expense, no matter how small or insignificant it seems. Even a 5 rupee coffee should be included to see the full picture. Accuracy matters more than complexity. Details reveal patterns you otherwise miss. Step 3, categorize expenses consistently for easy review and understanding weekly. Categories like entertainment, groceries, transport, and bills make trends obvious quickly. Step 4, set realistic budgets for each category based on priorities. Budgets guide intentional spending and prevent unnecessary financial stress effectively. Step 5, review your records weekly or bi-weekly for accountability and insights. Reflection highlights overspending habits and opportunities for smarter financial decisions naturally. Step 6, adjust your habits gradually based on patterns and goals continuously. Avoid drastic changes. Small adjustments compound into lasting results over time. Step 7, identify triggers for impulsive spending and create strategies to avoid them. Emotional, social, or stress-driven purchases often sabotage your best intentions consistently. Step 8, automate savings and recurring bills to reduce reliance on memory. Automation ensures progress even during busy weeks or forgetful moments reliably. Step 9, visualize spending and saving trends using charts or graphs regularly. Seeing progress visually reinforces good habits and highlights areas needing improvement clearly. Step 10, reward yourself for milestones like consistent tracking or staying within budget. Positive reinforcement strengthens the habit, making tracking feel enjoyable instead of tedious. Step 11, combine methods if necessary for maximum clarity and flexibility consistently. Apps, Barfulfy, spreadsheets, and manual notes together provided a comprehensive view effortlessly. Step 12, track recurring subscriptions and bills to prevent unnoticed financial leaks. Many people are shocked when reviewing hidden charges or automatic payments monthly. Step 13, align tracking with financial goals like savings, debt repayment, or investments. Goals make tracking meaningful, motivating, and actionable rather than just a chore daily. Step 14, review past months for patterns to predict future spending accurately. Historical data informs smarter decisions and prevents repeating unnecessary mistakes automatically. Step 15, start each month with a plan, allocating funds intentionally for each category. This proactive approach reduces anxiety and improves control over money consistently. Step 16, involve your partner or family for shared accountability if applicable. Open discussions about spending habits strengthen awareness and reinforce positive changes naturally. Step 17, limit impulsive purchases by waiting 24 hours before spending decisions. This pause helps evaluate necessity versus emotional or social influence consciously. Step 18, track irregular or annual expenses like insurance or gifts separately. Planning what occasional costs prevents unexpected budget strain and stress efficiently. Step 19, reflect on progress monthly, celebrate achievements, and then correct deviations wisely. Reflection creates motivation and then reinforces commitment to consistent tracking habits fully. Step 20, stay patient. Habit formation takes time but yields lasting results gradually. Tracking is not a one-time task. It's a skill developed over months. Step 21, share progress with friends or mentors for encouragement and accountability. External support increases commitment and provides insights you may not notice yourself. Step 22, review your goals periodically and adjust tracking methods if necessary. Flexibility ensures the system remains practical, effective, and sustainable long-term naturally. Step 23, combine insights from tracking with saving, budgeting, and investing strategies. Holistic financial awareness multiplies benefits beyond simple expense monitoring significantly. Step 24, start today even with minimal effort to build momentum immediately. Consistency is more important than perfection when developing long-term tracking habits effectively. Step 25, remember tracking empowers decisions, reduces stress, and improves financial confidence. By following these steps, your money begins to work for you purposefully. Take control today, start tracking, and watch your financial clarity grow steadily. Now you've learned simple and effective ways to track your expenses every day. Awareness alone isn't enough. Consistent action creates real financial clarity and freedom. Tracking transforms confusion into control, stress into confidence, and chaos into order. Start small with one category or method and expand gradually over time. Your first week of tracking may feel tedious, but it quickly becomes habit. Celebrate small wins like noticing unnecessary spending or staying within a budget. These victories build momentum and encourage long-term discipline naturally and consistently. Tracking empowers you to make intentional choices aligned with your goals entirely. You'll begin seeing opportunities to save or redirect funds toward important priorities. Even tiny adjustments like reducing takeout or subscriptions can create significant savings. The real power comes from understanding patterns rather than blindly reacting to expenses. Emotional triggers, social pressures, and habits lose influence once awareness is present. You gain control not by restricting yourself, but by making informed choices consciously. Tracking also strengthens patience and delayed gratification, skills critical for long-term wealth. Visualizing progress using apps or charts makes achievements tangible and motivating immediately. Reflection ensures mistakes are corrected and improvements are implemented consistently every month. Sharing progress with friends or family reinforces accountability and encourages positive habits naturally. Tracking allows you to see the bigger financial picture clearly and strategically. It's not just about saving, it's It's about prioritizing, planning, and growing wealth effectively. Once habits are consistent, decisions become effortless and intuitive over time gradually. The twist is simple. Tracking provides freedom, not restriction, in your financial life. By knowing where every rupee goes, unnecessary stress and uncertainty disappear completely. You start making choices with confidence rather than reacting emotionally to circumstances. Tracking also reveals hidden expenses like forgotten subscriptions, bills, or impulse purchases. Awareness allows proactive adjustments before problems escalate into major financial issues automatically. Over time, your spending habits align naturally with your values and priorities consistently. You gain clarity on wants versus needs, avoiding regretful decisions effectively and easily. Tracking gives tangible proof of progress, making financial goals achievable and realistic. Even small, consistent effort compounds, creating massive impact over months and in years. Start today, even with minimal tracking. Momentum builds quickly with regular practice. The process itself builds discipline, focus, and a responsibility beyond just numbers or budgets. You'll notice a growing sense of control and confidence in your financial decisions. Mistakes become lessons, guiding smarter choices and continuous improvement naturally over time. Your financial stress decreases as clarity replaces uncertainty and impulsive spending entirely. Tracking becomes a habit, not a chore, reinforcing positive patterns effortlessly and naturally. Goals, budgets, and intentions become clear, actionable, and motivating for the long term. Regular reflection ensures habits remain effective and progress continues steadily without fail. Tracking is not about perfection. It's about consistent effort and awareness daily. Even small adjustments today prevent major financial regrets in the future significantly. Combining tracking with budgeting, saving, and goal setting maximizes the power of each rupee. You'll start thinking strategically rather than reacting to spending urges impulsively and unconsciously. Visual cues, apps, or charts reinforce habits, making decisions feel easier and natural. Involving others like family or friends that strengthens accountability and encourages shared growth. Each tracked expense becomes a tool for freedom, security, and long-term wealth gradually. Remember, clarity is the foundation for confident financial decision-making and personal empowerment. Take control now. Small daily steps compound into life-changing financial results inevitably. Start with one method, one category, and build momentum consistently over time. Celebrate progress, reflect on lessons and trends, and adjust strategies to maintain success continuously. Your future self will thank you for creating awareness, habits, and intentional spending. Tracking your expenses turns financial uncertainty into clarity, stress into confidence naturally. Knowledge, awareness, and action together create lasting impact beyond simple money management. The key is consistency. Keep tracking, reflecting, and improving month after month. Every effort builds momentum, creating control, freedom, and the financial empowerment you deserve. Start today, track consciously, and experience the peace and confidence financial clarity brings.